Hello everyone. So welcome to the channel of RD Automation Learning. So in this video, I'm going to share with you a very shocking news that I have got from one of my subscriber. So every Sunday we are doing a live session at 12:30 p.m. IST, and we are connecting with the people across the world, across India, and they are sharing the things that have been happening with them, and they are seeking for some kind of career guidance, and if any update I have about the IT jobs, and I'm sharing with them. So in today's live session we just came to know that one of my subscriber who was working in a company, he was forcefully asked to put down the papers, he was forcefully asked to resign. And if you would have attended the live session, you would come to know what was the name of the company. But what happened entirely, so that particular thing I'll be sharing in this video. So if such things are happening with you, you have to be double cautious, and you have to ensure that you are not becoming a victim of such kind of things. So what's happening is, I'll cut this particular things very quickly today. There can be multiple reasons when you are forced to resign. Okay, see, in a company, see what happens is, let me just share the different scenarios, and if you are going through all these scenarios, then it's a high time that you should be double cautious, and you have to keep your eye and ear open if you are getting into such kind of things. So I'll share first what happened with him. So what happened with him, he was moved to the bench. Okay, he was moved to bench. He was working there since 1.8 years of experience. I have got all the details in the email, but I would not share because those are confidential. I would keep this video as a very generic video. Okay, so he was on bench. He was working in the same company from 1.8 years of 8 years. He had an experience of nearly 2.5, you can say. And he was on bench. Currently, he didn't had any projects. So it's a service-based company basically, in which such kind of things might happen. And there are chances that these kind of things happens more in service-based companies, because in service-based companies what happens is you have multiple clients, and you have over there billing, non-billing kind of resources. So if you are getting billed, then it's fine, but if you're not getting billed, then you are put on the bench. If you don't have any other opportunity or any other project, you would be put on bench. Now, the moment you are on bench, so what happens is, you would be asked to upskill yourself, you would be asked to upgrade yourself. So what you would be doing is, you would be going through various kind of videos, you would be going through various courses that are designed within the company. But sometimes what happens is, there are two scenarios. The videos that you are watching, let's say you are a QA tester and you are watching the videos of testing, but then the companies, what they might do is, they might ask you to go to the data science or sort of tech support kind of roles if you are on bench, because you are on bench, so they have to make the maximum utilization from you. So they might approach you and they might tell you, okay, you now switch your career from this particular thing to this particular another profile. So then in this case what happens is, you are forced to see those videos, go through those courses, and definitely it is not something that would be coming from the day one. If you have been working in the testing field, if you have been working in the QA, how can you work as a data science? And then if you resist some kind this kind of decisions, then they'll be forcefully telling you to resign. Then what happened is, so what happened with this subscriber was, he was asked to switch to data science or some other project, and he didn't accepted that. And the next thing what happened is, he was asked to forcefully resign, right? He was not given any kind of compensation, he was not given any kind of notice period to serve, he was not given a kind of a 3 months of buffer salary in advance, some kind of compensation to make sure that by the time he gets the new job, he has some financial support. So those things are not there, so he was forcefully asked to resign from his current company. And this is a shocking news that I'm getting today. So I thought to create a video, and if you are also going through such kind of things, what you should do is, you should get cautious. And this is one of the scenarios. Second scenario is, let's say you are on bench, it's been more than 6 months, the company is not performing well, they are under the cost cutting things. They'll tell, boss, you're on bench, we don't have project, you have 1 month, you get a job. If you get a job, we'll give you immediate relieving as well. You don't have to serve the notice period. So this is the second scenario. Last day, I think last Friday, I had connected at night with one of the subscriber on TopMate, and they explained me this particular scenario, that she's on bench. They have given just 6 months to her. So I mean, it's been more than 6 months. She's on bench, and now she has been told that you have to get a job, or else, and will they are ready to immediately relieve her because they are going into the cost cutting mode. So there such kind of things are happening in the companies, right? So what I would suggest is, if you are a part of such kind of scenarios where you are on bench, or maybe you are not working on projects, or you are, if you are a shadow member in some particular project, then also it's fine. But you're not working on some particular project, you're asked to just watch videos, just go and talk to your manager. What is lined up for you? What is in pipeline for you? Sometimes, in companies, you have internal uh, group. It's a kind of a internal managing group, or you can say resource managing group. What they do is they hire the candidates internally from project A to project B. Let's say in project A there is a requirement of 5 members. In project B there is a requirement of 4 members, but currently 5 members are working there. And in project A there is a requirement of 5 members and only 4 members are working there. So they'll be internally shifting the employee from project B to project A, just to maintain the balance in both the projects, and to make sure that the work is not getting impacted. So this is a kind of an internal management group, or you can say resource management group, who is internally allocating resources and taking care of the resources as they move from one project to another project. So what happens is, sometimes these people, they don't actually ask you the interview questions which are related to you. And if you don't get the interview questions, so they lined up interviews, some internal interviews, just to ensure that this candidate is good to move to this particular project. So they'll schedule some internal interviews. And if you are seeing that you're not getting the questions as per you, for example, you are a QA, but you are being asked questions on Microsoft Dynamics, CRM, SAP, then you need to be cautious, because you would be moved to some other project, right? So you should tell to the HR, you should tell to the management that you want to make your career in this particular profile. You want to make your career in data science. You want to make your career in CRM. Then you you should stick to one particular career. If you will switch your careers from now and then, you would be having a lot of stress, and your resume also will not look good, right? So you can have this kind of discussions with them. But before that, if you are asked to forcefully resign, you have to talk to the companies, you have to talk to their managers, that why are they taking this kind of decision, and is it happening with every one of you in the team, or is it just with you, right? So you have to get some clarifications, you have to get the details behind this, because these kind of things are becoming frequent now, just on the basis of cost cutting, just on the basis of profit making. These things are quite prevailing in the IT industry. So this was one of the video where I wanted to share one of the recent experience that we just got in today's live session. It was a very shocking experience. It was very shocking to read those kind of things. And as I'm still thinking, there is a fear that is going, it's a kind of a stress. These things, they increase the negative vibes in the industries, right? And it's not going to help the employees at all, right? So I just thought to create a video to make you aware that these kind of things are happening, and you have to ensure that you are not a part of such kind of things. If you are, then you have to take such kind of things to the next level, think from the next level. So if you are on bench period for more than 6 months, it's been quite a long time, have a word with your managers, have a word with your HRs, or have a word with us. I'll give you advice on TopMate as well. You can connect with me on TopMate, right? I'll be happy to connect with you, right? So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and stay tuned for more updates.